Welcome to this new episode, where we'll be counting down the 15 rarest collectibles in the world, from prototype toys that never reached store shelves to legendary cards worth millions of dollars. Today, we'll explore some of the rarest and most valuable items collectors dream of owning. This list is brought to you by Vault of 15, your #1 top 15 list maker. Let's begin. Number 15. Rocket-firing Boba Fett Prototype. The rocket-firing Boba Fett Prototype is one of the rarest Star Wars collectibles ever made. Created in the late 1970s, it was designed with a small firing rocket that was removed before the toy reached stores due to safety concerns. Experts believe only around 20 to 30 authentic prototypes still exist today. Because these figures were never sold to the public, collectors consider them extremely desirable. Depending on condition and authenticity, examples have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Number 14. Tyranitar University Magikarp. The Tyranitar University Magikarp is one of the rarest Pokémon cards ever distributed. It was awarded through a special educational campaign in Japan and was available only to a small number of successful participants. While exact numbers are unknown, collectors believe fewer than 100 copies may exist. The card's limited distribution and rarity have made it one of the most valuable Pokémon collectibles in the world. High-grade examples have sold for well over $100,000. Number 13. #1 Trainer Card. The #1 Trainer Card was awarded exclusively to winners of major Pokémon tournaments. Unlike regular Pokémon cards, it was never available in stores or booster packs. Depending on the tournament version, only a handful of copies were ever distributed, with some editions believed to have fewer than 10 examples. Because they represent championship victories and are incredibly difficult to obtain, these cards can sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars when they appear at auction. Number 12. Hot Wheels Rear-Loading Beach Bomb. The Hot Wheels Rear-Loading Beach Bomb is one of the most famous toy prototypes ever created. Originally designed in 1969, it featured surfboards that loaded through the rear window. The design was later changed before mass production because it did not perform well on Hot Wheels tracks. Fewer than 50 original prototypes are believed to survive today. Their rarity and importance in Hot Wheels history have helped push values into the six-figure range among collectors. Number 11. Shichifukujin Dragon Card. The Shichifukujin Dragon Card is one of the rarest Pokémon promotional cards in existence. It was distributed during an exclusive event in Japan and never released to the general public. Only a very limited number of copies were awarded, with some estimates suggesting fewer than 100 exist. Because so few examples have surfaced over the years, the card has become one of the most sought-after Pokémon collectibles. Rare sales have reached tens of thousands of dollars, with values continuing to rise. Number 10. Black Lotus. The Black Lotus is the most famous Magic the Gathering card ever printed. Released in the Alpha set in 1993, it came from a limited print run, and many copies were damaged or heavily played over the years. Experts estimate that only a few hundred Alpha Black Lotus cards remain in excellent condition today. Its rarity and legendary status have made it one of the most valuable trading cards in history. A pristine graded example has sold for around $3 million. Number 9. Action Comics #1. Action Comics #1 introduced Superman to the world in 1938 and is widely considered the most important comic book ever published. Millions of comics were read and discarded during that era, leaving very few surviving copies. Experts estimate that around 100 copies still exist in various conditions today. Because it marks the first appearance of Superman, collectors are willing to pay enormous amounts for it. High-grade copies have sold for more than $6 million. Number 8. T206. Ty Cobb Back. The T206. Ty Cobb Back card is one of the rarest baseball cards ever discovered. Unlike standard Ty Cobb cards, this version features a unique tobacco advertising back that was produced in extremely limited quantities. Only about 20 known examples exist today. Its rarity and connection to baseball legend Ty Cobb have made it highly desirable among sports collectors. Depending on condition, examples have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Number 7. T206 Honus Wagner. The T206 Honus Wagner is often called the Holy Grail of baseball card collecting. Produced between 1909 and 1911, the card was withdrawn early from production, resulting in an extremely limited supply. Experts believe only around 50 to 60 authentic copies still exist. Because of its rarity and legendary reputation, it has become one of the most valuable collectibles in the world. Top examples have sold for several $1,000,000. Number 6. Inverted Jenny. The inverted Jenny is one of the most famous printing errors ever discovered. Released in 1918, the stamp accidentally featured an airplane printed upside down. Only one sheet of 100 stamps was ever produced before the mistake was noticed. Fewer than 100 examples remain today. Its unusual error and limited quantity have made it one of the most desirable stamps ever created. Individual stamps have sold for more than $2 million. Number 5. Treskilling Yellow. The Treskilling Yellow is one of the rarest stamps ever discovered. It was printed in Sweden in 1855 when a printing error caused a stamp that should have been green to appear in yellow instead. Only a single example is known to exist today. Because it is the only surviving copy, collectors consider it one of the greatest treasures in philately. Although its exact value changes with each sale, it has sold for several $1,000,000 and remains one of the world's most famous stamp collectibles. Number 4. British Guiana 1-cent Magenta. The British Guiana 1-cent Magenta is often called the rarest stamp in the world. Issued in British Guiana in 1856, it was produced as a temporary replacement when regular stamp shipments were delayed. Only one example is known to survive today. Its unique status has made it one of the most valuable collectibles ever sold. In 2021, it was purchased for more than $8 million, cementing its place among the rarest and most sought-after items on Earth. We are now moving on to the top 3 of the list. If you have made it this far, please do not forget to like this video and subscribe to Vault of 15. Number 3. Flowing Hair Dollar. The flowing hair dollar was the first silver dollar officially issued by the United States in 1794. While thousands were originally minted, only a small number have survived in collectible condition. Experts estimate that around 130 examples still exist today. As America's first silver dollar, it holds enormous historical significance for collectors. Exceptional specimens have sold for more than $10 million. Making it one of the most valuable coins ever auctioned. Number 2. 1933 Double Eagle. The 1933 Double Eagle is one of the most famous coins in the world. Although more than 445,000 were minted, nearly all were ordered destroyed before entering circulation. Today, only one privately owned example can legally be bought and sold. That extraordinary rarity has made it a legend among collectors. In 2021, the coin sold for nearly $19 million, setting a world record for the most expensive coin ever sold at auction. Number 1. Pikachu Illustrator Card. The Pikachu Illustrator Card is widely considered the rarest Pokémon card ever created. It was awarded to winners of a Japanese illustration contest in the late 1990s and was never available in stores. Experts believe that only around 40 copies exist today, with even fewer surviving in excellent condition. Because of its extreme rarity and its place in Pokémon history, collectors are willing to pay extraordinary amounts for it. In 2022, one example was valued at more than $5 million, making it one of the most valuable trading cards ever produced. From prototype toys and championship cards to historic coins and one-of-a-kind stamps, these collectibles represent some of the rarest treasures ever sought by collectors. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and thank you for watching. Follow us for more Top 15 lists, and remember, truth is in the list.